Previously on Survivor Canberra Mount Majura. Aston, Bree and Mars were left reeling after Jordan's blindside. Aston, feeling that the old Buru tribe was a lost cause, pitched to have Mars to be the next target. Mars and Bree tried picking up the pieces by forging a new cross-tribal alliance of 6, which included Mars, Derek, Bree, Anthea, Will and the wavering Aston.
I can see the path forward in my mind. I can see that 6. So yeah, we need to go for it. We need to take our chance now.
At the immunity challenge, Liv and Dan announced a spicy tribal council where 2 players would be voted out. The twist had a unique flavour though. The players would have back-to-back rounds of voting, but they could only place a vote in one round. Derek won immunity for the first time, keeping himself safe from the double vote. Back at camp, chaos ensued and a ton of names were thrown out to try and coordinate the vote.
What is the plan? That's a very good question. This is the biggest twist I think that I've ever seen in this game.
Mars and Mushy were likely candidates for the first round, and Janine and Natalie were likely candidates for the second round. Things were complicated when Janine took the totem and went to the desperation station for a shot at safety. At Tribal Council, things were well and truly live. Mushy even tried changing the first round of voting to Maddie. In the end, Mushy was voted out in the first round to end her underdog run. The twists didn't end there. Liv and Dan announced that players would compete in an immunity challenge before the second vote to earn last chance safety. Mars won the plank off to ensure he wouldn't be the next player voted out. Realising that Janine and Natalie could both be safe in the second round, Will and Derek flipped their votes to Maddie and she was voted out in a 2-1-1 vote. 8 players remain. Who will be voted out tonight?
Yeah, how did the plan on Mushy come about?
Oh my god, that was crazy. I've never experienced a tribal like that before, where there's 2 people going home, but it's not just everyone's voting at the same time. It's some people are voting, some people are not voting, and then other people are voting, and then other people are not voting, and it's absolute chaos. Mushy, it was the flipper, I guess.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They want to get out, and I agree with that vote. I just didn't know exactly. There's just too many numbers, and numbers are not my thing. Mushy goes home, which is amazing, and then before we go to vote for the second one, Dan stops us, and he's like, there's another twist. And of course Dan would say there's another twist. He's been doing this whole season. But then he says planking. And oh my god, I've been training for this. This is the perfect challenge for me. Because then there was 2, wait, how many? Yeah, 2 on Maddie.
2-1-1.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the worst result that Maddie left, but...
No, it's not.
She wasn't really working on us.
No. I've got this pretty little thing, if you haven't noticed. Yeah, baby, the king is back. The king is back. I think, main thing is that I need to reassure Bree that everything's okay, because I know that she's panicking a lot. I heard my name getting thrown out, especially by Nat. So Nat comes up to me after Tribal and she says, oh yeah, so yeah, I'm willing to work with anyone. And yeah, okay. Okay, nah, you're dead to me. I think Tribal lines are gone.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I'm totally open for any suggestions and any conversations of future plans.
I need your idol gone, because I know you have an idol. I need it gone. I need it back in the game for me to find, so I can have this and maybe another souvenir for myself as well. Yeah, I need to decompress from this vote, because I'm so lost still. Everyone thinks that they're playing their own game, but in fact they're playing my game and benefiting me. So I get things like this. Mwah!
pretty wild tribal. Who voted for me? So we just went to tribal council with the double elimination, which was insane.
What were the votes again?
So there was two on Maddie in the second one. And Mushy was...
The votes did not out, yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
Was there an extra vote?
Unless someone had an extra.
Someone had an extra vote?
I don't know. I had no idea what was going on. Even just walking towards it, I thought I was voting one way. And as we were walking, I got told multiple times that it's another way. So I was like, I have no idea. I'm just going to go with the last name that I've heard, which was Mushy.
Can you fill me in on what actually happened? I honestly
I voted Mushy first one.
Yeah.
And then I just voted Alps in the second one because I thought we had 2 votes on for some reason.
So now that we're down to the final 8 and we've got a split between 4 reds and 4 blues, I think there are so many avenues that everyone can take. It's definitely not a tribal game anymore. I think my best plan is to stick with Will and Bree and Aston. They seem all like solid players. I don't know, like I still want to stick with this 6, like it seems
Yeah,
solid.
like that's what I mean, like,
Yeah.
so obviously, is it possible to split the votes between Nat and Janine? I'm still wary of Mars. I think he's one of my top allies, but I think he's got fingers in other pies. They could potentially all end up going back to blue and taking whatever shot they want.
Like I feel like there could be like an incoming back to blue alliance.
We could do 4-2. I think at the beginning of this game, pre-jury, I was playing an amazing game, almost flawless in my opinion. And as soon as that crumbled, I've kind of come into the merge on the back foot and I've kind of been chasing ever since. I've got my eye on 2 key players who I believe are playing the best game. That is Mars and Derek.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And I think that's what I said to you, like your name was coming up for the second one as well.
And then Maddie said, don't listen to him, you're not.
Yes, Janine's made it to 8. Let me do 8. Actually, I'm shocked.
But then for the second one, they wanted to flash. Because Natalie has, they know that Natalie found an idol.
So I know Natalie's got an idol. I knew that. That's why I said at the little thing. Oh, no one's played an idol yet. And she's like, oh, you don't know that she's got an idol.
Yeah.
You're not stupid.
Look, I enjoyed that tribal. I was sitting pretty, didn't have to worry about, well, I had to worry about the chaos that was going on around because I had to get my way, but I knew I was immune, so anything goes in a sense.
That's why I couldn't understand. So who did you vote on your first
I voted for
round?
Maddie. I didn't vote the first round. I ended up going for Maddie because...
Oh, you voted on the second?
Yeah, I voted the second.
So I was trying to work out who voted for the second round.
I was not going to vote for Mushy. I made that quite clear. And I think for me, Will and I were in the driver's seat in the second round. We had the majority, so we decided that it was in our best interest to go vote Maddie out.
Did you vote the first or second?
I was first.
First, yeah. I'm not too sure who voted the second one.
I knew I was playing the thing the second round. I thought they're going to think I'm going to play the envelope the first round. But no, I'm holding it second.
They did. That was good.
I knew that they would think that I'd play it first.
I had taken the totem. I took it. If I had a chance to bluff them to think that I got it right, the code, and I had immunity, and then that would have screwed up their votes. And I sort of let it known during the playing call, something like that, to say I did really well with the code, I think I passed, to scare them off.
And Natalie, yeah, because we kind of, you know, it's like...
I'm happy to be with you guys.
Yeah.
But you need your 5th person. And your 5th is your Will.
I went with my gut. I actually voted Bree. She hasn't come to me and asked me, did you vote for me? If she does, I'm going to say no. I'll just lie.
I don't know why. Bree lies through her face. Bree lies. She will tell you straight away.
You know what she told me at the challenge?
She's lied several times.
I really vibe with Janine. I really, really like her. I've seen her trust and I've shown her my trust in her as well.
If they believe that Bree is with them, she's not.
Yeah, let's go Bree. I like that one.
So me and Derek voted Maddie in the second tribal, which I think was good.
Me too.
The result of the tribal council last vote was actually amazing, but there was a lot of you know, second guessing and changing of minds to actually get to that result. I almost voted on Janine, but then because she hadn't used her safety thing for the first, I was like, okay, well, we might as well do 2 on Maddie, and it worked out well.
Yes.
I was voting Janine in the second vote until I realised that she had won the immunity, and I knew Derek was going Maddie. So I switched my vote to Maddie in that instance, and I was like, okay, we can just do 2 on Maddie, that should be enough in the second tribal to get her out. Because I know definitely me and Derek voted in the second tribal. I don't know who else voted in the second tribal.
Well, Bree's been really quiet. She hasn't said anything. I asked her flat out, and she kind of like...
Bree, so then she put a vote on you and a vote on Anthea. Why Anthea? That doesn't make any sense.
If I could cast someone to be eliminated next round, I think I would cast it for Bree, because I don't trust her. The conversations we've had have been very shady. Bree's taken Anthea away.
Yeah.
Unless she did it and was explaining why. I don't know. I'm confusing. And no one's being like forthcoming.
I've got connections with quite a few people. So I've got my original tribe. I've got Anthea and Derek on my original tribe. And I've got Bree and Mars as options. Mushy going like okay because it was kind of a agreeable outcome.
I think
for most people.
I think so, because every time I spoke to her I wasn't entirely sure what she was meaning with her direction.
It's final 8. It's crazy. It's still 4-4 in terms of red versus blue. In terms of like who I want to play with, I feel like I have good relations with 5 people on the tribe. Aston and Janine are kind of weak points for me. Yeah.
And that's the problem when everyone
they were
knows
trying
you
to,
have
they were trying to
an
flush her
idol.
out, for sure.
That it's a curse. Like I don't want it. I never wanted it. I'd be willing to play my idol if needed on Derek, Will, or Anthea, if it benefited my game. I'm gonna try and use it appropriately.
You're gonna try and use it, yeah.
Yeah, use it for us.
Yeah.
You, me, Derek, Anthea.
I'm wondering if the original blue shouldn't just stick together. So, Derek, Nat, Will, and I. There's 4 of us. With the sneaky idol play, we should be able to take control.
I'm good. I'm still good with you.
Okay. Awesome.
And Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Who voted for me?
I think it was Aston, but he was like, I just want to make sure in case Nat had an idol, because it was presumed 1-1-1.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I still don't know why he chose you of all people.
So I got a vote and I'm not happy about it. But I kind of get it as well. Like it had to go somewhere.
I don't know what's his mentality behind it and who he wants to work with moving forward.
Yeah.
But I still want to work with you.
Yeah,
Okay? I just wanted to make that clear.
Okay. I'm starting to feel like I'm on thin ice. You know, people are starting to really look for options. So, you know, I think I'm going to come up with an option. Because if Janine was safe and Nat played her idol, then...
Well, that's why Janine couldn't be the second option,
Yeah. So, I get that. Like, my name came up in this last tribal, so I think it's going to come up again. Once you get targeted as being like an option, it makes it so much easier for people to target you again.
So what do you want to do from here?
Yeah.
Because my gut feeling says that one of the guys is going to go next, and I just want to make sure it's not me. So, because I can see the way this is playing out, that's all.
If I had my way this round, I would send home Mars.
I'm still worried about those 2, but at the same time, I'm still worried about timing.
Mars and Aston.
They have to go at some point. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
But the question is, when do you do it to make sure that we can still stay?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He's charming. He's likable. He's a physical threat. He's socially doing well. So for me, he's been playing a really good game. So I want to get him out.
Unless you've got a better option, because I don't know, it was a double tribal with split votes. I don't know exactly who's still actually wanting to work with me and who's not, you know?
I'm really proud of the way I've stepped up my social game. It could have been a lot better the first time. How do you feel about that 6? Because after Aston voted for me, I'm like, doesn't really work for me anymore.
That's why those 3, they're so solid.
They're trouble. They're trouble, aren't they?
They're so solid, and I'm not fully, that's why I was reluctant.
I'm not generally likeable, I don't find. I'm typically a really slow burner and just wait for things to happen naturally. So in this game, you can't do that. You can't just wait for, you to find common interests and you know, for things to snowball. So here I've had to just work and go against my instinct. My instinct is just be quiet and not say anything. So I have to work against my instinct to make chit chat and small talk and ask people about their children and like show interest and find common ground. Like I normally wait for that to happen naturally, but here I have to work at it and make it happen. I'm starting to like...
Let's pivot. Let's pivot.
Come on in.
Back at your next challenge after a chaotic vote. Natalie, a chaotic vote, obviously a double elimination. What was the fallout back at camp after that tribal council?
I think when we got back to camp, we were all a little bit stunned.
Yeah.
Like, a bit shocked of what we all went through.
Yeah. PTSD already. Yeah.
And weren't sure, like, whoa, what happened?
Yeah.
Or I don't know if anyone really knew what was happening while it was happening.
All right, shall we get to the challenge?
Let's do it.
All right, individual immunity back up for grabs. So Mars, Derek would need the immunity back. All right.
Coming back.
Thank you.
Can I keep it then?
Try not to hit in the face. All right, well, we don't need 2 immunities, so we'll just put that to the side.
I thought you were going to throw it.
Yeah, you go, Janine. All right, immunity back up for grabs and a 1 in 7 chance at winning this game. So in this challenge, players will face off against each other one-on-one. Players will be allocated to the red or blue tiles and must race to flip over their tiles to reveal their allocated colour. The tiles will be set up in 3 stations, and at each station they can either flip their own tile to reveal their colour or flip their opponent's tile back to black. Once they have completed one of those actions at a station, they must move on to another station. The first player to get all 3 of their tiles to display the coloured side at the same time wins and will move on in the tournament. Eventually 2 will remain in the tournament, and the player that wins the final showdown will win immunity and has a guaranteed spot in the final 7.
Okay, for immunity, survivors ready, go!
Alright, Janine versus Will. Will proved to be very quick in the last running challenge, so let's see what Janine can do here. Oh, Will almost flips over the wrong one. Oh, there's 3 over! So Will wins the first round versus Janine.
Survivors ready, go!
Alright, so Natalie in the red, Brianna in the blue. No, not quite, keep going! Alright,
Okay.
Natalie wins the second round.
Okay, survivors ready, let's go!
Alright, let's see the strategy here. Alright, this could be really interesting. Oh, not quite, not quite. Oh my gosh. Alright, so Derek's got 2 up. Oh, can he get it? Derek wins the 3rd round.
Well done. Survivors ready, go!
Alright, so Anthea versus Aston, it's round 4 of round 1. This will complete our round 1s. Oh, Aston wins the round. That was quick.
That was very quick.
Very quick. Anthea, it's over.
Sorry, Anthea.
Yeah. Great job, Aston.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are now in our semis. So we have the winner from round 1 playing the winner of round 2, Natalie flipping blue, and Will flipping red. Survivors ready, go!
All right, Will, perhaps the favourite in this one. All right, she's doing pretty well though. Oh, All right, Natalie wins the semi. Wow, I would call that a bit of an upset, wouldn't you? Yep. So it really, like, it's not sometimes about the speed, it's just about the strategy, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Okay, for semi number 2, winner of round 3 versus winner of round 4, Derek flipping blue and Aston flipping red. Survivors ready, go!
All right, Aston versus Derek. That was very close. Do we need an action replay?
Yeah, do we need
All right, Aston is giving it to Derek. I think he's right. Derek, the winner of the second semi-final. Moving on to the final.
Okay, and our final. Derek flipping blue, Natalie flipping red for individual immunity. Survivors ready, go!
All right, it's come down to this. Individual immunity. They're gonna feel like they really need it. Oh, yeah, keep going, keep going. That was close though. Oh, that was close as well. Oh, Derek gets it. He's won individual immunity. Congratulations. All right, a hard-fought challenge in the heat and the sun. Derek, you've come out as the winner. Individual immunity is yours. Come and get it. Another one. Back again. All right, Derek, safe from the vote. 1 in 7 chance at winning this game. Congratulations. For everyone else, Tribal Council, where one of you will be the next person voted out. So we'll see you there. Head on out.
Derek has immunity. That's a good thing for me. He's in my alliance. So the more of us that are safe, the better.
I heard, I can't remember who was saying it, but a girls' alliance.
Well, I've got the immunity again. Was not trying to go for it. I was dehydrated. Felt like I was going through it. So I'm surprised I did win.
But we've literally just voted off 2 girls. Like I don't.
No, this is before.
Yeah.
Before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying like it's obviously not a thing. Like
no, but now maybe getting to the final 8, it's crazy because you split up into 2 groups of 4, and that's it. That's it. You have 2 conversations. You all know about like our 6 that we proposed.
Yeah.
And I think we're still happy with that. Like
so there's 2 people outside of that 6.
Yeah. Nat, I've heard you swinging my name around to everyone. I will cut you. I want to get rid of your idol as well.
Well, what if we split between Nat and Janine, and then we can flush the idol?
Yeah.
I think flushing the idol would be great. Like at this point in the game. Yeah.
And then obviously we just pile up on Janine otherwise.
Yeah.
Like, you know, on the revote.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's a good plan.
People have been trying to put fear into me to playing my idol, and my alliance has been saying don't use it because it's just for scare.
I've heard a couple of flush the idol comments.
Yeah.
So I don't want to. Yeah. I don't think. I think it would be just a ploy to get you to play it.
Yeah. I have no reason not to trust them. So at this point, I don't think I'll use it.
Could I like go up to Natalie and be like, your name's out there, like?
Not yet.
Oh, no. Okay.
Do it just before tribal.
Will and I have always said number one, each other's number 1. But I feel like I feel like I'm not that anymore.
Yeah.
You and Mars are pretty close, right? Do you think Will and Mars are closer?
I was about to say I'm not that close to Mars. Like, I like to think that I've got some form of connection with him, but I know he's got higher priorities for sure.
Unfortunately, Will, who I've been working with the whole time, has a very clear connection with Mars, and people are cottoning onto that, so they want to split them up. I've not really had any strategic chat with Mars, so I've spoken to him as a person, but no, nothing strategically, so I don't know where his head is at.
I'm worried about Mars. I'm worried about Bree. I don't know if she's I don't know. She says she wants to work with me, but I don't believe it.
That would be the only reason why I'm okay with him, because we just haven't had those kind of conversations.
I think that would mean that he's not in you're not in his plans.
Exactly. That's what. And yeah, I've never been in his plans.
Yeah.
But,
Where are you at, Aston? We haven't had much chance to chat.
I feel like I'm on the bottom, really.
Aston keeps saying he's at the bottom. Bree keeps saying she feels disconnected, but I think it's bullshit. I think the three of them work really well together, and they're probably cooking up something. What about Mars? Are you close with him?
Like, I'm close to Mars, but I think like when it comes to in terms of the game, I think Mars is also close with other people. You know?
Okay.
I'm in a 6-person alliance with Anthea, Derek, Mars, Will, and Bree. But I don't think it's legit. I think it's a bit of a bullshit alliance. I'm wary of Mars and Will.
Yeah. Me too.
And I would love to take a shot at either one of them.
Yeah.
Like whichever one we can get most momentum behind. I'm super wary of Mars and Will, who seem to be leading everything.
Will and Mars have developed something like pretty strong where they don't want to vote against one another.
No, they're solid.
Yeah.
If I can, I'm going to rally votes for Mars. I'm going to try and talk to the girls on the blue, and I'm going to try and swing them towards voting for Mars, if possible. I just think they're obviously working together strongly, and I'd love to split them up.
Yeah.
I think Mars is way too deep with Will, and he's basically not willing to work with us at this stage, I don't think. I would go. I'd be willing to take a shot. I think we need to start looking at the people that are most likely to win at the end. And I think they've both got really good resumes. I'm looking to start eliminating players that have high win equity. I'm trying to, round up all the people on the bottom and start taking shots at the leaders of the tribes. I'm just trying to be a bit more aggressive and shake things up a bit more.
I want to be honest with you, I did vote you last tribal, but that's because of the whole idol situation, and it was an opportunity to see whether it could be flushed. That's the only reason though.
Yeah, sure.
Every time I go to a challenge now, I feel like I need to win challenges because I'm never 100% on the right side of the vote. So
who are you thinking?
I was going to say, I've heard both Mars and I've heard Janine, and I don't know what
I've only heard Mars at this point.
I went up to basically all the former Goulas, and I was like, well, it's either Mars or Janine. And then I said, well, Mars is always going to be there. You can always boot him out later, and then therefore that gets you one step closer to the end. But then again, it's almost like, I suppose with Janine, she's a potential spot that will fill the end instead of
That's what I was thinking.
one of us.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So it's either that or you take out a big threat. Janine, she's a floater. She could very easily just take a spot at the end if you're not careful. I mean, I guess based on that, I would probably go Janine. But I also value you guys' opinion, so if you have anything to say about it. That's why I said Janine, but I also said it's completely up to you guys. And in the end, they said oh yeah, we'll agree to this. And then they started bitching behind my back the moment I walked off.
There's people that are talking about Mars.
No, but Bree's coming to us. I feel like Bree is Bree's workable for sure.
Yeah, and so is Aston.
And so is Janine, right? Do you think she is?
No, Janine, I think is the least.
Least workable with us.
I think Janine's the least.
She might be.
Is she coming to us with conversations?
She's coming to me.
Yeah, she's coming to Nat.
Okay, she doesn't come to me. Okay.
If we went for Janine, it would be the easy vote that everyone would be happy with.
But if we get Janine, okay, then we'll still be in the
Janine
numbers.
would work with us. Janine is working with us.
You think she comes and talks to me? Yeah, she comes and talks to me.
I think the biggest threat for my game, 3 people actually. I would say Bree, Mars, and Will.
Well, you said that. You said that Bree's working with you, and coming and being worked. Is that was Will?
That's Will. Yeah.
Is that because Bree is in Mars's game?
Exactly. Those 2 are really good.
I'm trying to figure it out because
Mars. Everyone's talking about how close Mars and Will are because Mars came back to their their team and said that he's really close with Will and he can bring Will over.
Potentially thinking of going after Bree. I think that's my prime focus at the moment. When we originally merged as well, Ma was like, look, if we were to swap, and if we made it to merge, he'll send this to me, we've 100% got Bree on our side.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point, I might as well just go big or go home. I think we just bite the bullet and go for it.
Go for who?
For Bree.
Bree. I'm happy with Bree.
Okay. I was just having a conversation with Nat and Derek, and we were like, why don't we try and get Bree or Mars out? Well, why are we not going for Mars?
Because Will doesn't want to.
Okay. The issue is Will is really close to Mars, so we don't want to lose Will if we go for Mars.
If we go against this, it's the end of this crew that we've created.
Honestly, I most prefer Nat to go because she threw my name out last time.
Did she?
Yeah. It's very interesting. I have heard so many names come up. I've heard my name come up.
Well, I try and propose the idea of like getting them to flush the idol, and then she walks over 2 seconds later before we can even solidify a plan, and they're literally fighting between you two.
Between us?
Yeah.
What? Who's targeting me? Because people who have targeted me in the past have gone out. Don't come for me because I'm going to get you out. I am hearing so many names.
Oh, really?
I'm also hearing my name.
Yeah, I'm hearing your name from a couple of people.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it Janine. My preference is for Janine to go. I don't have any sort of working relationship with Janine, and I've heard that she's been, pitching my name to people. And Thea, Derek, and Natalie, and also Bree appear keen for Janine.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely hope Mars can stick around. And he appeared confident that there would be 4 people voting for Janine, this tribal. So it would be myself, Aston, Mars, and Bree. You want to keep spots at the end open so then more of us can go further into the game.
Yeah.
That was kind of the talking point. I mean, I'm probably going to vote Janine tonight.
Yeah. The blue seem to be sticking together, and that's a real problem because they're tossing up between Janine and myself. I'm trusting you on this.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have numbers?
Well, I don't know what they're talking about.
People should be thinking, or hopefully thinking, who is the person who can help me progress further in the game. I feel like right now, you need to burn that bridge. Like, it looks like they're super close.
Yep.
They're going to come after you. Will is 100% like a person that I need. For me and Will, we're very similar in terms of how we're perceived. So if one goes out, the next one is most likely going to be the next. So we need to protect each other. I can't see you getting much further in the game. I don't want to be, but without having other people.
That's why having you here is so good, because I feel like we're kind of trying to protect each other.
I need Will, and Will wants to go Janine. So if we can, it might be cool to do like a plurality vote and do a 4-3-1.
I'm so surprised I was not targeted at the merge. I don't know how the hell I wasn't targeted at the merge.
No, I'm pushing everything off you.
Yeah,
it's
I'm doing the same for you.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same for you.
Janine is putting your name out.
That's why I want her out.
I want to have fun with this one. I want to blow stuff up. Going to rocks, that would be so cool.
Do we just vote together?
What's the plan?
I think we're going to get picked off if we don't stick together.
Yeah.
So, would you be willing to go to rocks?
I would do it, man.
I just want to have fun. Our OG Red, we discussed that we were voting for Anthea. Let's go it. Let's 4 on 4. Maybe though, just maybe, Will trust me a little bit more, and he votes Janine.
I don't know. I'm willing to go to rocks because fuck it.
It is 4 OG Brew and 4 OG Gula. Who gives a shit what the fuck they're gonna do? But we're going to put votes on Anthea, and we've already said we're going to rocks. We don't care. Well, the bottom line is they're a 4, so they're going to do whatever they want to do.
I think it's these two that are just tight, but we need to take one of these two out.
It's a bit more.
Mars, but not right now.
Mars, like the Roman god of war. You gotta spread some of that chaos, because chaos, you mix everything around, and hopefully after that chaos, you bring back some order. And through that order, I can rise to the top. So king stays king.
Yeah, like I'm fine to fight with Janine. I don't really have a good relationship with Anthea. She knows that I voted for her. I also have only had brief chats with Derek and Will.
I think we can just trying to work out like what's our long-term plan.
Yeah, I know.
So I know we've been doing like round to round. But
Yeah.
I think this tribal is gonna be manic. I think we have an idea of what could potentially happen. Or like, what are you thinking for your end game?
Like I do worry a little bit about the Mars Will connection. Like they're like obviously trying to like.
Yeah, and I think that's what they're reluctant of. And
Yeah.
I mean, I've been thinking about it, but Will and Mars connection is a lot stronger than Janine's with anybody else. So I would be okay with getting rid of him. Should we go for it? Is that what you're saying?
We're gonna go for Mars.
Do you think we should do that?
I'll do it.
Okay. It could be Mars or Bree now, and then after that it would be maybe Aston.
I'll vote
I
Mars.
think she'll do it.
We have no.
Janine.
I'd rather just be in the driver's seat and I can make my move and fully cement myself to make it further in the game.
Come on in. And we will now bring in the members of our jury. So Jordan, Mushy and Maddie voted out at the last tribal council. Okay, welcome back. Derek, you've won immunity again. Do you think that puts a target on your back?
Oh, absolutely. I don't think I'm silly enough to think it wouldn't be the case. But I think we all have different strengths, and I'm sure we're all looking at those aspects as well. And yeah.
Okay.
Anthea, how much weight do you think winning an individual immunity does towards winning the game? I mean, we've seen people in the past win 5 immunities and they still don't win the game. So how much do you think that plays into winning the game?
I think it depends on the narrative they construct around it. You know, you can build it up as you know, this great triumph. You know, how you've conquered all of us.
Right.
You know, what are we? Gladiators or something.
Yeah.
Or you know, I guess some people don't make a meal out of it, or they reduce their game to just being like winning tribals and not bringing in all the other aspects as well.
Sure, so it's so important to have multiple aspects to your game. Well, do you think there are people in this tribe that are, you know, killing the social game, killing the strategy game, and killing the challenges and making themselves a threat?
Yeah, like obviously all 3 are important in the game, but I think the social game is the most important of those 3 components. So that's the one that I would be looking at the most.
Yeah, so that's the most threatening to you. Yeah.
The most threatening and the most beneficial, I think.
Right. So, Bree, is there anyone here that is playing a great social game and that is becoming a threat because of that reason?
I think there's a lot of people playing a lot of great social games and a lot of strategic games and a lot of physical games. I think everyone is playing their own game. The question is, what do you define as a threat, and how do you get yourself and people that you actually want to work with to where you want to be?
So Natalie, what's your strategy going into this vote? Do you have a strategy? Is it as chaotic as people are saying? Do you have a firm line, or what's happening for you this vote?
It is pretty much as chaotic as it sounds, and there have been multiple names that have been put out there, and I think I'm pretty sure I've landed on one.
So Mars, do you have intention behind this vote as well? Is it something that, again, you just don't want to be, it doesn't want to be your name, or is there an intention that, you know, in the future it's going to be something that you can point to and say, I did that, vote for me at the end?
I don't necessarily think it should be like, I did that, but for this vote, it's definitely not, I'll just go with the flow. We've got 4 OG Reds, 4 OG Blues. We've got these voting blocks of like 4s where it's kind of hard where people want to move. So I think the best option for everyone is to have some fun with this tribal and potentially go to rocks.
Wow.
I would say go to rocks.
Can I just ask, is that going to rocks between the 4 red and 4 blue? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that there is, when we first split off, there's like 4 girls and 4 boys, and then we split off again, and it's like the OG red and the OG blue.
Right.
There's so many 4s.
Yeah.
That if we go to rocks, like, just risk it. Otherwise, you're on a 3-4, or you're on an even worse position. I reckon have fun. Go to rocks.
That does sound fun, Mars, and great. Are you saying that though because you feel like the vote might be landing on you?
I mean, potentially, but I think my name's come up multiple times. Probably from you, Nat. I've heard a lot from you. Yeah. So, yeah, I
mean,
think
it wasn't the name. I wasn't the one who said it first, but sure.
Well, that's just what I've heard. So.
Okay, so Mars is calling you out, Natalie, for saying that you're the one that he's heard you say his name. What was your response to that? Sorry.
Oh, I said it didn't come out of my name first.
Okay.
I mean, it didn't come out of my mouth first.
Right. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Who did it?
I'm not going to tell you.
You're not going to say.
We do have to get to the vote. So, Derek, you have individual immunity. You cannot be voted for. Everyone else is fair game. And Derek, will get you to vote first.
Hope this works. I'm going to rocks. I hope you forgive me afterwards.
I'm pretty nervous. It's been great playing with you. I've loved every minute of it. I hope it's you and not me.
The God of War has come to play. Can we go to rocks? I would love to.
Hi Mars. You called me out saying that I was the one who brought your name up. I wasn't, but I'm more than happy to go and get on board.
All right, we'll go tally the votes. All right, if anyone has an idol and they'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, we'll read the votes. Okay, first vote. Mars. Second vote. Anthea. 1 vote Mars, 1 vote Anthea. Janine. 1 vote Mars, 1 vote Anthea, 1 vote Janine. Will. 1 vote Mars, 1 vote Anthea, 1 vote Janine, 1 vote Will. Mars. We're tied. Anthea. 2 votes Mars, 2 votes Anthea, 1 vote Janine, 1 vote Will. Mars. 3 votes Mars, 2 votes Anthea, 1 vote Janine, 1 vote Will. The 12th person voted out and the 4th member of the jury. Mars.
Ah, that's fun. So yeah.
Wow.
Ooh. Damn, you guys are playing now.
Yeah, we are. I mean, we've been playing that one.
Mars, the tribe has spoken.
Well played, Mars. Great job.
Played.
Thank you.
See you guys. You guys better win. Well, yeah.
Well, you certainly didn't want to go to rocks, but let's hope that for the next vote, you're in the right voting blocks. Head on out.
See you next challenge.
I'm really happy with my game. Playing from the top to the bottom, just like mixing it up, creating some chaos. Unfortunately, we didn't go to rocks. I really wish we did, just because it would be so fun. But yeah, I had an amazing time, and yeah, I have so much respect for everyone here. I think that I made myself a big target when I spoke up at Tribal Council and I threw Nat's name out. I was saying we should go to rocks. But at that point, I needed to mix it up. I needed to have some fun in the game. So it was slightly unexpected, but I'm just so excited to have a shower or go on the jury and just watch everything unfold. I'm gonna be the jury member who chooses the person who plays the most purposeful game.
Aries might be ruled by Mars, but this game sure ain't.
I would have voted myself out way long ago. I don't know how I made to merge. I don't know how I made to swap. So I'm just really impressed by all of their gameplays right now. I think the game is super in flux, and so it's evolving so quickly that anyone can win, and I'd be so happy if anyone here won.